Welcome to episode 21 of the OVW Fan Zone Live, where fans talk back. My name is Jackman Oaks.
And I'm Brian Hines, and boy, do we have a treat for you. We got a chance to sit down with Cash Flow, who ran the gauntlet last Thursday on OVW, and we talked to him less than 24 hours after he won that ginormous match for Team OVW.
That's right. He sat down with us the very next day after he won his OVW Heavyweight National Championship. We'll hear an excerpt, or his OVW Heavyweight World Championship. National Championship is a totally different thing. We'll hear an excerpt from that interview today. But first, all throughout the show, jump into the chat room, tag us at OVW Podcast, where Tiny Brian will collect all of your questions, comments, concerns, comments, requests, anything wrestling or OVW related, and he will give that to us throughout the show.
So I hate to interrupt when you guys are doing such a great job, but something weird is going on.
What's that?
OVW TV is in the chat.
Oh, hello, OVW TV.
How does that work? Greetings, OVW TV.
It feels meta, but it is happening. So, hello, whoever is manning the OVW TV account this evening.
Greetings.
Greetings.
If you have anything that you'd like to ask us, OVW TV account, be sure you tag at OVW Podcast so that we can collect all of those. And that goes for not just the OVW TV account, but for everybody in the chat room tonight.
Yes, and if you want to jump to the front of the line, you know what to do. Super chats mean that Tiny Brian will interrupt us in the middle of a word or sentence or thought or whatever.
Just about any time that it pops up. Anytime he's made aware with it, he will interrupt us with the utmost expediency.
I do my best.
You do your best. All right, we got some hot topics, some Hot Point Davis Arena hot topics to go over here.
That was kind of my whooshing fire sound.
The biggest one I would say is Tony Bizzo returned this past week.
That's true, he did, against Adam Revolver.
Yeah, Adam Revolver, old stalwart of OVW. So a great person for a return match. We've said this, we've echoed this sentiment a ton. A great person for a return match, a great person for a new coming face, not baby face, but just face in general in OVW. Adam Revolver is a great platform for that kind of role.
Sure.
And so no surprise here that Tony Bizzo was in a match with Adam Revolver. And man, said this on the OVW Podcast, wherever you find your podcasts, this is a different Tony Bizzo than I've ever seen. He looks great. Really looking forward to how he's going to be utilized. And disagree with me if you want, but it seemed like the crowd was very excited to see him back.
Yes, they were. They were excited to see him, and they were just excited in general. It's good to have wrestling again.
Yeah, and the people that have been at the Davis Arena over this last handful of shows have been on fire crowd-wise. Could not ask for a better crowd, really.
Yeah.
Also in news, it is a happy 1,000th episode to our friends over at Overdrive. That is Tuesday nights on this very channel, right?
What a great... I don't know if you guys have had a chance to look at it yet. First of all, some amazing matches during that from last week's Rise. They're back to their kind of standard way of doing things.
Good.
And I believe the Jay De Niro match we all saw is the main event of that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay De Niro versus